The National Assembly on Friday passed the government's tax-heavy finance bill for the coming fiscal year, aiming to secure a new International Monetary Fund bailout and avert a debt default.
Now I put the motion to the House. It has been moved that the bill to give effect to the financial proposal of the federal government for the year beginning on the first day of July 2024 and to amend certain laws, Finance Bill 2224 be passed. All those in favor of it may say aye. All those against it may say no. I think ayes have it. Consequently, motion is adopted and the bill is passed.
The budget presented 2 weeks ago by Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb faced sharp criticism from opposition parties, especially PTI and coalition allies PPP. Opposition led by parliamentarians backing incarcerated former Premier Imran Khan rejected the budget as highly inflationary.
जनाब स्पीकर, इन्होंने तो जो 1281 अरब रुपए इन्होंने लगाए हुए हैं आपके पीडीएल में, ये 80 रुपए लीटर है, ये हाईवे रॉबरी है, ये इकोनॉमिक टेररिज्म है, ये इकोनॉमिक हिटमैन का बजट है, ये अवाम की जो बैक है वो तोड़ेगा, रीढ़ की हड्डी तोड़ेगा और कमर तोड़ के रख देगा। जनाब स्पीकर, इसको हम लोग रिजेक्ट करना चाहिए।
Despite initial boycotts, PPP and MQMP, another coalition partner, expressed concerns over taxes on the salaried and middle class, but decided to vote for the bill. In related news, Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz has stated that the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz government neither abused its authority against the opposition nor tried to restrict facilities for its jailed political rivals. Her remarks came amidst ongoing political tensions and criticisms regarding the treatment of opposition members. In the judiciary, the Supreme Court accepted apologies from lawmakers Faisal Wavda and Mustafa Kamal for remarks against the judiciary, but issued warnings against future transgressions. The court reissued show cause notices to 34 media channels, questioning the justifications provided by 26 of them for airing controversial press conferences. Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Issa, heading the 3-member bench, noted that the channel's explanations were insufficient and requested details of earnings from the broadcasts. The next hearing date is yet to be set.
आप लोगों की चलें, आप लोगों ने कंसिडर किया और आपकी अनकंडीशनल क्योंकि अपॉलॉजी आ गई है, तो ये हम मामला आगे इसको मज़ीद नहीं ले जाएंगे, मगर ये इतना आपको कहेंगे कि आइंदा ज़रा ख्याल रखिए, क्योंकि अगर एक दफ़ा होगा अगली दफ़ा शायद ये रियायत ना मिले.
Meanwhile, the Pakistan Cricket Board has not yet presented the 2024-25 budget to the Board of Governors for approval, with no internal budget meeting scheduled. PCB Chairman Mohsin Naqvi is currently in the West Indies for the T20 World Cup final and is expected back on July 2nd. This delay in the budget meeting highlights ongoing management issues within the PCB. Major decisions, including changes in team leadership and coaching appointments, have been made without the Board of Governors' approval. Pakistan's poor performance at the World Cup, with first-round exits after losses to India and the US, has further exposed decision-making flaws. The Board of Governors has not met since mid-February, and no future meeting date has been announced. Residents in southern Gaza and local media report that Israeli tanks have advanced further west into Rafah's Shahush neighborhood, forcing thousands of displaced people to leave their tent camps and head north to Khan Yunis. One resident mentioned that bulldozers were piling up sand for Israeli tanks to station behind, creating dangerous conditions and prompting families to flee. The Israeli military appears to be continuing its third stage of the war against the Gaza Strip. The Israeli military appears to be continuing its third stage of the war across the Gaza Strip, targeting civil defense crews and eliminating social services, educational institutions, and healthcare systems. This has made the Gaza Strip increasingly uninhabitable, causing many organizations to suspend operations due to safety concerns. Law enforcement and public facility employees are also facing significant safety risks. In central Gaza, mounds of trash are piling up near displaced people's shelters, raising fears in disease spread. Lewis Wateridge from UNRWA stated that an estimated 100,000 tons of waste have accumulated near tents, exacerbated by rising temperatures. Israel has denied requests to allow UNRWA to empty main landfill sites, forcing the creation of temporary dumps. Fuel import refusals have further halted humanitarian missions like waste collection. Meanwhile, the European Council has sanctioned 6 individuals and 3 entities for financing Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad. The entities are allegedly linked to Hamas's investment portfolio and have facilitated financial streams for Hamas. Iranians voted in a presidential election on Friday following the death of President Ibrahim Raisi last month. Reformist Masoud Pezeshkian challenged a divided conservative camp in a field that included parliamentary speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf and former negotiator Saeed Jalili. The election, overseen by the Guardian Council, saw cleric Mustafa Por Mohammadi remaining in contention after other ultra-conservatives withdrew. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei urged a high turnout, emphasizing the significance of voting. Polling stations set up in schools and mosques across Iran were open for 10 hours with the possibility of extended hours. Initial results are expected Saturday, with official results by Sunday. A potential second round is slated for July 5th if no candidate secures a majority. Pezeshkian's candidacy has sparked cautious optimism among Iran's reformists, contrasting years of conservative dominance. The election has drawn international attention amid ongoing tensions with the US and Israel. In New Delhi, at least one person has died as a terminal roof collapsed at the city's main airport due to heavy rains early Friday. The incident at Indira Gandhi International Airport's Terminal 1 led to flight cancellations until 2 p.m. Authorities confirmed the death and evacuated the terminal, with 8 others injured. The collapse, attributed to heavy rainfall, damaged vehicles and prompted emergency response efforts. An inquiry has been launched into the incident amid concerns over safety and construction standards in the country. Japan has formally protested to the US Embassy in Tokyo following revelations of 2 alleged sexual assault cases involving American service members in Okinawa. Vice Foreign Minister Masataka Okano met with US Ambassador Rahm Emanuel on Friday, urging immediate disciplinary actions and enhanced preventive measures. Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshimasa Hayashi expressed deep concerns over these incidents, stating that they cause significant anxiety among local residents and should never occur. Prosecutors in Naha, Okinawa's capital, recently charged a 21-year-old US Marine Corps member with non-consensual sex and assault, allegedly committed in May. Reports indicate the victim suffered injuries, including being bitten and choked, requiring 2 full weeks to recover. This case surfaced shortly after another incident involving a 25-year-old US airman charged with raping a teenage girl in March. These incidents have reignited long-standing grievances among Okinawa residents about the presence of US military bases in the region. The 1995 rape of a 12-year-old girl by 3 US service members remains a painful memory for Okinawans, leading to widespread protest and agreements between Japan and the US on military base management. Despite efforts to address concerns, incidents like these continue to strain relations and amplify calls for greater accountability and transparency. Approximately 50,000 US troops are stationed in Japan under a bilateral security pact, with half of them based in Okinawa, underscoring the island's strategical importance to the Japan-US military alliance amid regional geopolitical tensions.